Good morning, Cowboys. My name is Keisha Stewart, and I will be your host this morning. We hope you are all staying healthy and had a great first full week back to school. As always, we are here to keep you up to date with both school announcements and outside community news. Coming up on today's show, we have more on ways to battle the summer heat, what's going on in the professional sports world, and more on China's market influence in the U.S. Today is Friday, August 21st, and Canyon News Network starts right now. Welcome back. Many of us have been feeling the effects of the triple-digit heat, and nothing sounds better than indulging in some of our favorite summer activities. However, with many of us staying in our homes, we have to be creative with ways to combat this heat. Here is Sammy with some alternative ways to stay cool and refreshed during this time.
Good morning, Cowboys. I'm Sammy. These past few weeks have hit over 100 degrees, leaving students sitting inside trying to stay cool. Today, I'm here to share with you a couple different ways to stay cool in this hot weather. First off, make sure to stay hydrated and stay away from salty foods as it can easily dehydrate you. But if you're still looking for a sweet treat to help cool you down, Kona Ice is now offering delivery services on group packages right to your doorstep. This is an easy and awesome way to enjoy something refreshing on these 100-degree days. If you're looking for somewhere local to go and cool down at, the Santa Clarita Aquatic Center is now open by reservation for a lap swim. This is a great form of exercise while cooling off in this relentless heat. Visit their website for more information or how to reserve a time. And finally, with customized Dutch Brothers orders trending on both Twitter and TikTok, us SoCal students just have to settle with Starbucks. However, Starbucks has just released 2 new refreshers, the Kiwi Starfruit and the Star Drink. Well, that's all for me, Cowboys. We hope you stay cool and stay safe out there. For Canyon News Network, I'm Sammy West.
Thanks, Sammy. Although the summer heat is in full swing, there are many professional sports that are currently in season. Although we may be uncertain about the status of Cowboy athletics, these professional teams are paving the way for the future of sports. Here is Brandon with more.
What's new in sports? Congratulations to our home team Lakers and Clippers for locking down the first and second seed going into the NBA playoffs. The Clippers will take on Luka Doncic and the Dallas Mavericks, while the Lakers play against the Portland Trail Blazers led by NBA bubble MVP Damian Lillard. In football news, it has now been announced that more than 30 players have requested to opt out this upcoming 2020-2021 season. And finally, in MLS news, they ran a successful bubble with this past June. They reported 0 cases. That's all for me. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Brandon. Watching professional sports is one way to stay entertained during quarantine, but many teenagers have resorted to scrolling on TikTok for hours. This social media platform has taken over the lives of many. However, changes are to come as President Trump plans to ban the Chinese-owned TikTok. Here's Ryan with more on how the Chinese market influence may change in the U.S.
It can't be controlled for security reasons by China.
So last week we talked about President Trump possibly banning TikTok.
It can't be, and here's the deal.
Many users and content creators are outraged.
Right now, TikTok is on the verge of being banned in the US, and I'm starting a video petition with #SaveTikTok.
But why is President Trump so worried about Chinese influence in American entertainment? Well, let's go look at the bigger picture.
China.
Top Gun 2 raised headlines when fans pointed out that the Taiwanese flag from Maverick's jacket had been removed.
His exploits are legendary.
It was later discovered that Chinese film company Tencent had a role in producing and ultimately censoring the film.
Tencent is an extremely important company for the internet ecosystem.
American entertainment censoring itself for more Chinese money is really just the tip of the iceberg.
And a sharp escalation, which comes after the U.S. accused China of economic espionage.
For a president whose campaign emphasized American first policies, possibly banning TikTok was not a surprise.
America first.
Now with the election only 3 months away, Every move the president makes will either be heavily praised or criticized. This year's election will be one for the books. Now reporting for Canyon News Network, I'm Ryan Maijima. Now back to you.
In community news, last week we reported on the Santa Clarita teens who were held at gunpoint by sheriffs. But since then, there have been updates on the situation as well as more details on what occurred. If you are interested in learning more, be sure to check out the website posted on our Twitter at CHS News Network. Switching gears, in cowboy news, if you missed your scheduled pickup date for textbooks, the makeup day is today during the flex period from 1:40 to 3:30 p.m. In counseling news, to keep up to date with important news during distance learning, the counselors have created Google Classrooms for each specific grade. The code for each class is shown here, so be sure to add the corresponding code when you get a chance. Well, that's all for today's show, Cowboys. Be sure to keep up with us on Instagram and Twitter at CHS News Network. We hope you have an amazing Friday, and we will see you on Monday for another episode of Canyon News Network. I'm Keisha Stewart, and we'll see you next week.